Hello everyone, this is Shivsai Reddy. Today we will be discussing about the topic biofilms. Biofilms uh, broadly comes under science and technology. Uh, it can be classified in terms of biotechnology or health, considering its relevance in both the aspects. And in case of this topic, we need to know what biofilms are and what is their importance for us to study, their applications or their consequences, and some technical terms which can be asked in prelims examination. So, as you can see, the question on biofilms was asked in 2022 CSA preliminary examination, and very recently it was also asked in the combined geoscientist examinations 2025. Also, if you go to other previous year questions, there are more questions that broadly came under this topic of biofilms. So, going ahead, first we'll go to the definition. So, biofilms are structured community of microorganisms. Uh, the microorganisms can be bacteria, fungi, algae, etc. These community of microorganisms usually adhere to a surface and produce a matrix. Uh, this matrix is called as the extracellular polymeric substances. This is a technical term which you need to know. So, extracellular polymeric matrix. So, this is a this matrix is made up of proteins or nucleic acids or lipids, and basically they create a protective environment that allows these community of microorganisms to survive. And it composes of bacteria, fungi, algae, and the matrix is made up of proteins, DNA, and polysaccharides. Now let's go for the process of formation of this biofilms. So in the first step, there is this attachment where the microorganisms adhere to the surfaces, generally smooth surfaces. And in the second step, which is called as irreversible attachment, where microorganisms produce this extracellular polymeric matrix and they firmly anchor themselves to this substances. And yeah, this is the second step. And in the third step, there is this microcolony formation where the microorganisms multiply rapidly and the production of the EPS increases. And ultimately, this leads to the structural integrity and also the proliferation of the biofilm. And in the fourth stage, we have a maturation stage where the biofilm structure becomes more complex. It is characterized by channels. These channels are used for nutrients and waste transportation. So, uh, in a nutshell, a biofilm consists of three major things. One, the microorganisms. Two, the EPS. And three, the channels. These channels is used by these microorganisms for nutrient and waste transport. Also, maturation is a stage where we see communication between the microorganisms uh, using a unique chemical signaling called as quorum sensing. This is a very important technical term which is important for the exam. So, Quantum sensing is a special type of chemical signaling that is used by microorganisms, particularly in the biofilms, to communicate. Yeah, so this is the definition here. And finally, we have this dispersion stage where the cells detach and spread, thereby they try to colonize new surfaces. So roughly, this is the broad uh, process of formation. Now coming to the importance of biofilms. So these biofilms have both positive aspects as well as negative aspects. For example, if we consider the medical relevance or the medical importance, uh, these biofilms are associated with chronic infections such as dental plaque, where microorganisms form biofilms in our mouth, thereby causing these dental plaque. And then we also have lung infections such as cystic fibrosis, where the relevant microorganisms forms biofilms there. And coming to its environmental significance, these biofilms have many positive aspects as well. For example, they help us in water purification. Especially, we have this method called as activated sludge complex or activated sludge treatment, where the microorganisms form a biofilm, which further helps in water purification. And also, this biofilms helps us to form the microbial fuel cells, which help us to generate electricity. There are some other relevance of them, like they also cause industrial damages by corrosion and fouling, and also they, concerning the positive aspect, they are also helpful in bioremediation. And coming to the last aspect, control and management of biofilms. So we have physical, chemical, and biological methods. In case of physical methods, we have cleaning of the surface, and then ultrasound methods. Usually in hospitals, uh, we have this sterilization equipment, which prevents the formation of biofilms on medical instruments. And then we also have chemical methods where we use certain enzymes and biocides, which uh, degrades the EPS. So EPS is the productive environment. If we are able to destroy this EPS, the biofilm will automatically be degraded. And then we also have biological approaches such as bacteriophage therapy, uh, where we use certain viruses called as bacteriophages to disrupt the quorum sensing. So, if you disrupt the communication between the microorganisms, uh, by doing this, we can also degrade the biofilm. And finally, there is an MCQ which was made based on quorum sensing. Just solve the question and post the answer in the comment. Thank you.